character, Ashley. She's the leading character, and she plays a top escort for this escort agency.
Okay, so I play a workaholic who feels that his wife is becoming distant, and I just want to make her happy, but I don't feel I'm doing so.
My character is Maxine, also known as Max. I am a madam, and I sell dreams.
My character is a suitor. He's a really aggressive, sexual human being, and he's definitely the aggressor in terms of the relationship with the young lady in the PSA.
It is very important to discuss sex in our community because, especially to our youth, there's a lot of things that's going on with our youth. They're out here exploring, and they're uneducated, and they're making one bad decision after another.
A lot of people in the community have a mentality where this can't happen to me, or they don't pay attention, or they just are going about willy-nilly.
It's taboo just not to talk about it or ignore it. I feel like we need to have these open dialogues, and what better way to do that than a creative PSA?
From the PSA, I learned about some sexually transmitted diseases that I haven't heard of before.
I learned that there are things about the female body that I didn't know. So I'm a bit more aware of that. So me giving advice to my sisters and nieces, as far as being able to protect themselves.
People who are a part of the business of being an escort or a stripper or a prostitute, these people have stories. These people have lives, and these people have things that are not seen in the public so much. So many times we see the exterior and we don't really look into the interior, but everyone has a story. We never know why that person is in the position that they're in. So I think that for us, it's about looking beyond the cover of the book and actually reading the pages.
Oftentimes, our environments become reflections of us. Right now, blank and empty is the place I have to step through. I wasn't always able to see this way, though. I used to trust smiles before her. Her smile had the freedom I'd always envied. Turns out, her smile was a slide on a playground, and I was ready to play. Look at that slide. Go, it'll be fun, I thought. I just ran for it without any thought of how fast bottom may come or how low it may be. When was the last time I was in white? He thought I was so beautiful that day. He was so nervous. He adored me. That just couldn't be enough. I wanted excitement, unpredictability. Newness was air. I wanted that air. And she had air on tap, one client at a time. She'd say, don't worry about enjoying the men so much. Enjoy the life. I thought that's what I was doing. We were so simple. I should have known to be weary of anything that pulled me away from the light of simplicity, especially if it came wrapped in a smile. I tried to hold it together. Deceit and selfishness can only complicate things if they are disclosed. For a while, secrets worked. Even made me feel sexy. The darker, more scandalous, the sexier, more powerful I felt, it made me reckless. I was sliding still, but I was unaware of how fast I was moving. All I felt was the breeze and the sound of others enjoying their slide. Those smiles still comforted me. That's until I couldn't see my own. Then again, I don't smile much anymore. Might have lost it on the way down. And smiling from the bottom wasn't a thing I was interested in learning to do. Experiences like that, though. Some things you lose along your way, others you pick up. I lost simple. and picked up complicated.
Have you heard of the new sexually transmitted disease running rampant in your community? Blue waffles, as you might imagine, is not a real disorder, but a slang name for a very serious pelvic inflammatory disease, PID. The so-called blue color of the female genitals is caused by the bruising, discoloration, or breaking of lesions caused by herpes or genital warts. PID is due to bacterial infection which affects a woman's pelvic organs, uterus, fallopian tube, cervix, and ovaries. It's caused by several STIs or an STI that has not been treated properly. Untreated, it can lead to infertility, ectopic pregnancies, chronic pelvic, lower abdominal pains, or can possibly cause cancer in the pelvic organs. To learn more about symptoms and signs to look for, talk to your doctor, seek professional help from your primary care physician or a nearby hospital. Protect yourself and your partners.